So welcome back all you mountain bikers to Monkey Wrench MTB. This is stage 2 of the Davagh Enduro 2018. Hopefully you've watched my first video, stage 1. So just a wee bit of climbing before we get to the stage here, just to show you what the Enduro involves. Some pretty tricky sections to get through to get back up to the start of the stage. Just wanted to let you guys know, if for anybody who's thinking about doing Enduro, the timing system that they use is called Sport Ident, and it basically, once you've got it registered at the start, put it on your wrist and you just don't need to think about it at all. It automatically clocks your start and finish times for each stage, and it's a fantastic system, really handy. It's great. So stage 2, a wee bit of a climb, but you can take it pretty fast. It's quite level, not much of an incline. Gets a wee bit steeper towards the end, and then this leads you to Stream Trail, which is probably one of the most fun sections in Davagh Forest. It's jumps, big berms littered with rock gardens and stuff. It's great fun. Can be taken very fast. So this is us well and truly into the fun part of Stream Trail. I didn't do it particularly well today. I've done this much faster. If you take the right line, the high line, into the berms and get it just right coming out, you can carry so much speed through the whole trail all the way down to the bottom. Great fun. This then leads you out across the far road onto a section I'd never done before, called the Car Wash, I believe. I imagine it's called that because in normal Northern Irish weather conditions, I'm sure it is a bog of water. That's just on that point as well. The month of June leading up to this Enduro was probably the longest, warmest, driest, most sunny month that Northern Ireland has ever seen. It's been absolutely incredible, and as a result the trails are so dry, running very fast but also very dusty, and that can make it quite slippery in the corners. Very little grip in your front tire. So that's the end of that Stream Trail section, and as you can see, I got completely lost because I had no idea where the next section was. I had looked for it because I'd seen it on the stage map, but couldn't find it. So this is my first ever time doing this wee section. Pretty technical, lots of ruts, and I'm sure, as I've said, in the wet it would be a nightmare. Ah, for fuck's sake. So as I've said, I'm sure this is a nightmare in the wet, but you can see quite clearly that I'm making a complete meal of it in the dry. Hadn't a clue where I was going. Very tight trail, and I'm sure with a bit of practice you could do this much better, far quicker. Once I do finally figure out where I'm going, it leads you down to, there's a little stream with a bridge over it, and just before that bridge there's an almost complete vertical drop. I'm sure GoPro isn't going to do it any justice, but it's, I'd say, at least 6 feet. And by the time I arrived upon it, I just went for it because I didn't really have any other option. So I think it's coming up shortly. Keep your eye out for it. Trail speeds up here a wee bit, give you a false sense of security. Yeah, there's a bit of a rut that leads you down to it, and then, well, there we go, and straight over that bridge. And that's the end of stage 2. As you can see, I did it in 4:13, and I'm sure I could do it faster.